All right, welcome back, everybody. We're still doing some musings, waiting for my kiddos to show up. Now, this is going to be really. Let's stop talking about that. I don't want to jinx things. Anyways, not that that ever happens. Uh, anyways, so we need to make a map and a bone meal, and I do have my alarm going. So, we need to make. Let's see, we have tons of iron now. Well, not tons. We could. Oh, actually, yeah, we do. Let's go ahead and try to organize this a little bit better. Because I like to have all this stuff laid out. All this extra stuff can kind of go away, but even that, I suppose, could be considered. Anyways, I need chests, and I need, let's see, 2 hoppers. One from the first chest into the thing, and then one from the thing into the chest. Yes, so I need 2 chests, 2 hoppers, and one of these, and I can make the bone meal generator. What's all this? Okay. So, hmm. This is also I can be protected against Enderman when that time comes. I don't know. That's because the other thing is we can go harvest Enderman in the Nether now pretty easily. Let's see. Let's make it here. Okay, we need some blocks. Ah! Dang it. I did that a couple times now. Because if you look at it, well, no, that was an even bigger mistake. The crosshairs need to be anywhere on the top. So this one's wait, what? Oh. I guess I didn't mess that up. There we go. You have to be above it. And then there. So now, oh, whoops. If you're crouched, it'll place it rather than. Uh, oh, also, now that those trees are deteriorating a little more, let's go make sure we're not missing any saplings. We got 8 out of 3 trees. That's ridiculous. Like, 'cause I cut down 2 trees. I believe they're right here. Wow, that's sad. And I know that they didn't. We just saw that stick. Anyways, that's why it's not fun growing jungle trees. Let's see. I'm sure we have some kind of produce that we can sacrifice. Yeah, some beetroot seeds. That. Well, let's keep those. Actually, no. Let's keep the trees too. Yeah, cocoa beans. We'll plant the cocoa. And same with the beetroot. Like, I don't want to kind of get rid of these. Oh, we have beetroot, I guess. So, ta-ta beetroot and beetroots and that. I didn't hear anything. Oh, that's a cauldron. Ah, it's a cauldron. Oh gosh. I feel like the Rick and Morty, how they kind of like laugh. They do a bunch of improv. This is a composter. That's a cauldron. That's okay. We'll keep the cauldron. I thought it looked funny. I was like, huh, it has its little legs. I haven't noticed that before. It's because it's not. All right. Okay. We'll take the cauldron. That wasn't even enough. And why I kept the wheat too is because we do need cows. Yes, this is not a good way to keep them, but for now, and we will fix that. Actually, the creeper kind of made it a bigger habitat for them, and I could expand that, but I also want a ladder to get down in there and then make it an actual. Well, if you've seen the other world, like you know, that's kind of how we roll. In fact, let's go ahead and do this. Go get some more wheat because we do have a lot of that growing around on the edge. Not a lot ready, but oh, and I think I still forgot to plant the wheat closer to the base, but I'm not as concerned about growing wheat right next to the base. This is like the designated area for the wheat to grow. So, and I always had a garden growing up too. Like my parents worked really hard in the garden. We weeded it. That was part of our jobs, was to go out and weed the garden. And I want to do that. I want to get to that point. But first I need a yard. My own yard too. Like one of the options is to move back in with the maw again. And that's annoying and painful. And see, that's the other thing too. For anybody watching outside the US, I've had to live with my parents multiple times throughout my adult life. It's annoying. Like you think we'd be wealthy, we'd have our own houses over here. Nah. We've always had roommates or family that are roommates or something like that. And if I got along better with my sister, I'm sure we probably would have lived together at some point. But it's not that we hate each other. It's just we just stopped talking. I mean, I don't know. We had very different, because even just going, she went to, well, no, we won't talk about that. We'll leave her out of this, but try not to talk about other people, because I wouldn't really appreciate people like them talking about me. Well, to a point. I don't think I'd care. Depends on what they'd say. I know the one guy that I still haven't listened to his other message, and I'm sorry. If you're watching these, if you're listening to these, it's your pride. I'm sorry. I can't take it right now. I don't have it in my mind to handle your pride. And sorry, a little backstory, and then we won't talk about him, is like, I'm trying to help him find a job, and he just won't do it. Like, he's too good for a lot of jobs, and he's holding out for the best job. Meanwhile, he's suffering, and he's sucking up resources from his own family. And just because he doesn't want to suck it up and go work a tough job. Like, granted, one of the jobs was really horrible, and I understand that. I would not want to go work that job. But then you quit, you give your 2 weeks, and then you move on. Like, that's how it's supposed to be. But this guy, he's got to learn. Like, you can't do that. And I say that as somebody who's worked several jobs. I don't think I'm entitled at all. I know I'm not entitled to anything. I just work as much as I can and hope that it's enough. Like, I mean, I know it's enough because I continue to learn too. And that's the thing. As long as you're continuing to learn, like, you're fine. But it's when you stop learning, when you stop trying, when you stop growing, when you stop working on yourself, that's when you get a hard lesson. And then it's like, okay, lesson learned, I'm going to go start working on myself some more. It's pretty easy. A lot of people do it. A lot of people, especially like in prison or community corrections, like they make one or two poor choices and then they get caught for it and then boom. And mind you, all it has to be is like, say you don't like drinking, you want to try something else to recreate with. Well, nothing else is legal. So you have to either drink, which causes you to become a monster, or you can go to jail. Like, that's our choices. And now in Saudi Arabia, it's even worse. Like, if you drink, I feel like you can get in a lot of trouble. If you're a drug dealer, you could get your hand cut off. Like, they have some pretty severe penalties and stuff. And, like, I don't know. But at the core of all the holy books is, like, don't kill. Like, don't... Killing is, like, the one thing you're not supposed to do. And yet, here we are. We have holy wars. The Crusades were the biggest ones where, like, Christianity and Islam just argued so much about who was right and who was the real chosen people, and like who cares? Like, whoever created us, if someone created us like that, they would get mad at that. They'd be like, what? My creation? I know I would. If I built a city and they started attacking each other, I'd be like, knock it off. What's wrong with you? And like, I know that because I do that with the kids. Like, not that bad. They don't actually fight all that much. But everybody argues when they live together. Like, it's just part of living together. I mean, people aren't going to see eye to eye, or there's going to be delays, poor communication, or breaks, gaps in the communication, whatever. And if you don't take the time to understand the communication, you could fall victim to unnecessary anger and unnecessary issues. And then a lot of times it's like, oh, all you got to do is talk to each other, admit you were wrong, or admit you need some space. I don't know. Humanity is still very intriguing. There's a lot that we don't know, and there's a lot that we do know, but we don't understand. Like we know it, we don't understand how it fits together in the big picture. And that's why I love that I did microeconomics and macroeconomics. So first we focused on the micro level, like transactions, like, okay, this is with this, and the supply and the demand. And as the demand for this thing goes up, so does the supply, and it follows. It's a direct correlation, like, because if you're going to try to make money, then you try to make money. And if the people already buy out of all what you have, then you got to go get more, make more. Well, it costs too much to make it here, or the pollution and all this. So let's make China do it. Boom. That's, in a nutshell, the problems of our society today. And then we blame, that's what really pisses me off with some of the Republican politicians. Like, what was that one guy? The guy that was like dumb as a box of rocks. And like, he said he was a cop. He was an honorary sheriff for doing this thing. But like, he had stolen valor that way because, and I know anyone, one of my cop friends would be like, what? That's a kid badge. We give those out to volunteers. Like, that's not a real badge. Like, no, so. But, and that's the thing, is like people put a spin on it, be like, well, no, I wasn't actually technically this, but I did do this good thing that they thought deserved this. Well, okay, then just say that. Don't try to. Stolen valor is exactly what it is. And Trump did that. He did exactly that. He made those trading cards, and there's one of him in the military. That's stolen valor. That's offensive to anybody who served. And my family are turning in their graves. I know it, because someone that didn't have to do the work is pretending they did the work. That's like the jerks that bring the golden shovel to the breaking the ground, and like they know the other people are actually doing all the work, but they get the golden shovel and they get to like do the first dig, and then like, okay, now you guys do the hard work. It's like, nah, I want to see him dig, like, or her, like, let's have her do an 8-hour shift of digging, like, oh, it just drives me nuts, and like, it's ridiculous. And I think anybody that feels that they're too big to fall deserves to fall. Like, and I say that as someone who has had a few falls, and it's like, I've scraped myself back up, done just fine. I have a great job now. I know a lot of things, and I continue to learn, I continue to improve, and I continue to try to help people, and I'm never going to stop. And yeah, I'm never going to cease and desist on that one. Also, we are really short on some jungle trees. I mean, well, not really short. Oh, there's one. Oh, these are jungle trees. Okay, sorry, they look so much like the other saplings. Okay, never mind. So now we're in a good place. We just need to get some bone meal. Ooh, I'm getting that. Oh, that looked like a sapling as it was falling. Oh, this is kind of a shattered area. With some roses, some poppies. Anyways, now we can go plant 2 more of the big trees. So we got that. We'll just come by and we'll slowly make this a jungle island too. Okay. Oh, and chickens. I forgot I had chickens. I need to fix that because I need the feathers for the arrows. Or we make a mob grinder, which takes even more. Let's go get some llamas. Also, these leads, they can get any animal, so they are pretty useful. Although I usually just lure them with whatever they eat. I remember my first, I wouldn't even call it viral. It got like 5,000 views or something, but so it was good, but it wasn't like millions of views or even likes. I think it got like 15 likes and like 10 or like 5 dislikes or something like that. Or maybe it was more than that, but that was like the ratio. It was like still a hefty amount of dislikes. And it was a llama piñata. So I had a llama and I tied it to a post, and then it fell off the edge and it was just hanging. I was like, that's bad. So then I killed it, like trying to like save it. I could have broken the lead, but then it could have fallen to its death. Like, I don't know. I just reacted. Like, I mean, in real life, if I saw someone hanging, either accidental or intentional, my first reaction would be to pick them up so they don't hang, like, so that they could breathe. But same with animals too. Like if you came across an animal all tangled up and stuff, like fishing nets, Oh, that's the thing. We love to eat the fish, but then when we realize that the fishing causes some issues, like killing dolphins, dolphins get caught in those nets and they die. Like, it's not just the fish that get caught in the nets. You know, all the mermaids and stuff. I'm just kidding. Mermaids aren't real that we know of so far. Unless you, well, no, that's a whole different thing. Okay. I keep hearing cars pull up, and it's like, maybe this is the one. Maybe this. No, I think I will go do some other stuff after this. Like, my point is immigration. That's my current focus right now. How do we get immigrants here and safe and settled? And then how do we fix the people that are already here? Because, well, ideally we'd fix the place they're coming from, like global democracy. And that we're getting so close to that. Like, so I'm not even too worried about it. And that's what people don't realize is like the immigrants coming here, yeah, they're going to find out pretty quick that things aren't all that great here either. So they're going to either move back or they're going to start helping fix it or they're going to become part of the problem. There's like really a few options there. And also we do need to, I don't have any shovels. The pain of having stone tools. You can only use it for a few times. But you can make a ton of them too, so. Let's go ahead and do some landscaping. Let's make this a super duper one. um, hmm. There we go. We'll even make an overflow. So what I can do is I can dig out underneath it and put a hopper directed to that and then just continue to make it down and down and down to where I never have to worry about if they fill up. Oh, I've seen a really cool trading system. I'm pretty sure it was Waddles that did it. But anyways, my point of all this is I'm going to... Oh, ooh, actually, yeah, that's a good point. Let's go ahead and make sure that they cannot... Oh, let's get some ladders. Okay. So you just got to make it to where everything is at least 2 units deep so they can't get back out. And that just unleashed them all. Oh, nope, you got out. That's okay. Because you are a victor, you are weak. Wait, I think they just jumped back in. Alright, let's try to feed the adults, get some more kiddos going. And now we can kind of... Let's make this a pleasant habitat. Let's give you plenty of room. And it is all dirt grass, so that's good. So the grass will grow. So then they can have a nice, like, soft grass to, like, walk on, which is more than I can say for some of the animal habitats in my other map. Actually, this is probably good. Give them some extended... Give them a nice little roof so they can hide from the rain. Maybe even put carpet in here somewhere, like so they can actually have like very nice soft... I mean, grass is soft, but... Oh, see, that's where it's not. And light, too. We don't want them down here in the dark. There we go. And voila. It's a little short under here. There we go. Lots of cows. Okay. Oh, whoops. And I think I don't know if animals can. I know villagers can. That's why I leave the bottom one undone, because then they can't. If they can't walk into it, they can't get out. But villagers can actually climb up out of things if you give them ladders. Because they have houses set up like this, like where the ladder is right there, and then they turn around, they go up, and then you see them walking. At least I'm pretty sure I've seen them. I don't know. I could be mistaken. Let's see. Got some gold. All right, we're making a map. That's right. We're going to do some exploring. We need this, because we need item frames. Oh, jeez. What is all this? So much stuff. Like, why am I getting all these emails? Uh-oh. Sorry, that's actually kind of... Hmm. Oh, okay. Sorry, I just saw this thing and I was like, it was a declined appointment. Who is this? Oh, okay, so this is like a automated thing. Anyways, sorry. That's the thing. I'm always attached to my work email. Like I always have it handy. See, I need a lot of sticks, and for that I need wood, and for that I need... Oh, now I did hear something that sounded it was really close. So that might be the end of this musings. If it is ta-ta for now, I will stop abruptly. But wait, I have wood. I can make sticks out of that. Yes. And then I need to make item frames, which I need... I need to get rid of some of this stuff. Let's go ahead and put this wood over here. And the extra torches. Okay. Now we need some sugar cane. We need some blocks or wood planks so we can make a cartography table. And then we need redstone and iron for a compass. And then we can have a locator map. And then we have the item frame for the locator map to sit on. So we're almost there. Oh, I love this. And I know I said this in this season, when login issues strike. I love it because and people need to know that it is important. And it drives me crazy when I have people basically groveling or apologizing or thanking me like I did something special. It's like, no, I did my job. You're good. I appreciate the appreciation, but that's what I'm here for. I get paid good money to do this, and I don't shirk around the bush. I do get paid good money, but that's because it took a lot of good money to learn what I did. And I'm not trying to steal from any educators out there. I hope that people know that. By teaching these things, I'm really trying to help out the people that can't afford college. And it's understandable. Almost nobody can afford college. It's a risk that people take and that they suffer with. I have debt. I'll have debt for years to come. Even though I get paid really good money, a lot of that money is just turning around and going right back out. So, so before anyone thinks that, oh, and I get it, that, Gangsty asked me to buy him Minecraft, and I'm pretty sure it's a him. I started watching his videos, but kids, it's hard to say, and you can misgender. Even my kids, I get them mixed up because they're right around the same age, and sometimes I've thought my son was my daughter and vice versa, and I was like, oh, it's you asking. Oh, okay, not that it's any different, and I try to tell them every day, although it's hard because I am a little more protective of my daughter because I know what she's going to be up against when she gets older. And I don't like it. I do not like it one bit. So, and I can't go out there beating up all the rapists, so I can train other people to not be okay with that, and then they will do it in my stead. They will be the eyes and the ears, so I don't have to worry about it. But granted, that's religion in a nutshell too, mind you. That might sound all intimidating or all scary, but no, that's what Jesus is doing. They told people to go out and do my work for me, is what he said. Or what they said that he said. It's the whole thing. Nobody really knows what he said because he was dead by the time they wrote everything down. That's what I've heard. I don't know if that's completely true. I do have an uncle that teaches theology in Texas, of all places. He is super hardcore Methodist, mind you. And so to Catholics, a lot of times, Methodists are fake Christians. They're not real Christians because they don't follow the stuff. And it's what is a real Christian anyway? I mean, anybody can be nice, kind, believe in a God, and try to live like Jesus, and that's technically a Christian. I don't get it. And I'm not a Christian, not practicing. I was raised Christian, and I was raised to deny it. I don't like it because it's not complete. It doesn't have the answers for everything. And it's not supposed to because there weren't the things that we have. Sorry, also, I'm thinking about making a second floor for a map room, or this could be our map room. Oh, that doesn't look good. No, it's floating. Oh, and do we have... Oh, we got We put them away. I was going to say I should put the slabs there. Yeah, let's just do that. I was like, I know I just put some slabs down. Basically, what I was thinking of is, I mean, I might still do that, but there. So now it's like a nice walkway. There we go. We'll slowly keep forming. What is this? Why is this gone? Did an Enderman take it? No, I probably broke it doing something stupid. Because it's in peaceful. We don't have Enderman right now. What am I looking for? This and one of these. About 32 of these. Let's make a compass, which is in this one. Actually, let's make 8. Empty locator maps, yes. And a chest. Ooh, let's take... two chests. You can call me Tony Two Chests. Alright. Now... there. Looks like some random thing, like... So this will be... I don't really like it. I don't know. But we can put the stuff here. Really, I just... Actually, you know what? No, I don't like that. There. And actually, let's make it facing inward, because... Sorry, my phone keeps lighting up with notifications, and that's because I have several social medias. Ooh, a text message. Oh, nothing. Usually when I see text messages, it's something. But even that... Oh, whoops. Oh. Yeah, I gotta get going. I gotta start doing stuff around the house. What are we at here? Yeah, it's almost done. Although I say that, but we could just keep going. We could. All right. Let's see. Sorry, now I'm trying to figure out what we're even doing. So let's put all of the locator maps, because I don't want to ruin them. Whoops. Put one there. There we go. Now... Get out of here. Oh, I just put all that paper away. That does look like a cool... Alright, anyways. Where do we just put all that paper? That's fine, this is enough. Oh, wait, where did we put all the paper? Well, I had like a stack, and... Whatever. Actually, let's go ahead and take... Oh, no, leave that. Because if something horrible happens and we run out of sugar cane, we'll at least have a sugar cane. Oh, whoops. Make all the paper. And that's why we have a chest here. So you can have paper, that, you can have item frames, and then we have the map. So now, whoops, we need that paper for just a sec. So, make it as big as we can, 3 and 4. Just to make sure, because it doesn't hurt anything. That's how you know that it's done. And put that here. Oh, also I'll point out, let's actually look at that. So if you had this, and you put a map here, and you put that here, and you leave, it goes back into your inventory. So that's a safety catch. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. But that's a safety catch, so it still returns your items. It doesn't glitch and get lost. Not like the Game Boy, where my son accidentally put start new game when he meant to just do continue, and he erased the only save game that you can have. Oh, look, we're in the top left corner. All right, so let's actually go this way. Oh, and let's put it... Or here we go. We're going to do an exploration quest. Sorry, just kidding. Like, as soon as my alarm goes off, and we'll call it good on this one, we're going to continue, because we need to find a village. Wait, where am I? Okay, yeah, we want to go out this way. Corner of the map. Oh, we need a boat before I get too far. I was even looking at how cool the birch boat looks. Let's get a birch boat. And I don't care if I have to punch this tree. I'm going to break this axe. I think I have another axe, but even if I don't, there's a birch. I saw a couple. Well, no, they're all kind of equidistant from where I'm at right now. Or more or less. Ooh, and I saw bubbles. You gotta be careful. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's actually get a few. Yes. Okay, we're gonna build a boat. We'll start another musing. And we'll do an exploration one and then if I have to cut it short, we'll just redo. We'll wait on the exploration one until the next time. So, because sorry, a little backstory too is I told my co-parent that I want the kids to be able to sleep in on the weekends. So like this is we agreed on this. So I don't know what time they come every weekend. It's different. If they're extra tired, I mean they're gonna be going through growth spurts, stuff like that. That's totally fine. Whoops. Oh, what did I just get? A bunch of walls. Okay, and a boat. Let's do a fleet. Oh, wait. That's fine. Put some boats in here. We only need the one. All right. Okay, so ta-ta for now. I will see you in the next one.